Welcome back to AM Northwest. It's National Nutrition Month, and if you're confused by the information overload on social media, you are not alone. Here to reveal the truth behind some of the trends, we welcome back the author of Your Best Shot, weight health expert and registered dietitian, Ashley Koff. Great to see you again,
Thanks
Ashley.
for having me. Every month is National Nutrition Month for me.
So yeah, every single day
right.
it is.
Yes.
So let's talk about this trend for fiber. I mean, for a long time we've been hearing about protein,
yes,
right? But
yeah.
now we're heading toward this trend about making sure you get enough fiber.
Yeah, I feel like every decade some type of macronutrient gets the attention. So
sure.
Fiber was due its day, so I feel really good about that. Look, we need fiber.
Right.
The fibermaxxing, this idea of like 50 or 100 grams is like, gives me a bellyache just to think about it.
Yeah.
But the reality is most Americans don't get in the amount of fiber. Here's the issue. I don't like to talk about a daily amount of fiber. I like to focus this on getting fiber, and I call it fibers with an S at the end because we have a variety of fibers. So I want us to get in at least 7 grams of fiber at every one of our pit stops. So that might be like breakfast, lunch, a snack, so that we're getting fiber in regularly from a variety of sources. So I literally from my kitchen today, like went and brought in, so things that might surprise you, 7 grams of fiber in blackberries. In about a cup. These, like if you're looking for more of a grab and go, I was just sharing with you these Flora bars are like amazing. They're delicious.
Bars.
Yeah.
And what do they have in them?
They have 13 around different types, or 13 grams of fiber from about 12 different types of plants. So if you're like me and you're like, I know I want to get all those things in, but like they're never going to be in my refrigerator. This is a great, and they're absolutely delicious. The woman who created Jenny's ice cream created them. So, on the flavor. I'm still a big fan of fiber supplements. I use one. I find it can be really helpful, but I like the blends on that part of different fibers. So I brought some examples there, and then.
And why do you prefer the blends?
Because I want to see that S on fibers. I want us to get, because
variety.
They all do different things. So it's not just like nature doesn't actually make fiber. It put fibers are in a variety of different. And then one place to just lean into are our seeds. So basil seeds, hemp seeds, flax seeds. Those are going to be great ways for you to get in fiber. And we hear these days about like not having seeds or seed oils. It's like seeds are really good for you. So I want us to be clear on
Ashley,
that part.
Can we get real here? Let's just get real. What do you do with hemp?
Yeah, so this is great. So hemp seeds are like, they are so fun and easy. The delicious one for me is I make it into pesto. So instead of, see, look, I got you smiling. I even put on pasta or pizza, like so we can do that. These are great on, on top of a smoothie. You can amp up your cottage cheese and put it on top of that. I put it on a baked potato, so I'll do a baked potato with olive oil and salt. I'm a big olive oil and salt person, and then I'll sprinkle the hemp seeds on top. So you can put it on ice cream. It makes it a little bit better for you if you like the flavor, but don't ruin your. I know, don't yuck your yum.
That sounds like you just
I know.
ice cream.
That's right.
Oh wow.
So one of the other things is it's not fiber or protein. We want both of those. So some places like a bar, or this is actually really interesting. It's a nutrition shake that has protein and fiber in it, but they added a booster that you can get even more fiber. So if you want to get that fiber and probiotics in, so that's a combination. We've got over here a bar that is going to give us protein and also fiber, a beverage, protein and also fiber.
Let's talk about what protein does for us.
Yeah, so protein like fiber, both of these are going to help us feel more full. Like that's going to be great. They're going to give us satiety, where carbohydrates are like your quick energy, and if you just have carbohydrates, you're going to go up and you're going to go down. So these are going to give us sustenance, right? Like sustaining energy. This is going to do it by supporting your bowels and helping like kind of a snowball clean us out and help us feel full. This is going to come in. Protein takes longer to break down, but then it's going to help with our muscles, hair, nails, hormones, including our weight health hormones. And you know I love our GLP-1 and our GIP. So we need our protein for that on that part.
So when you talk about protein, how much should we?
Yeah. So similar to the concept of fiber and protein, we don't want to think about totals in the day. When I said about 7 grams at each of your pit stops here, for protein, I like us to make sure we're getting in at least 15 grams of protein at any of our pit stops. And then upwards to about 30, maybe 40. You'll see some of these have 30. 30, that's kind of been decided as this magic number. Here's the thing, if your digestion is a little bit slow, maybe you're stressed out, maybe you've been traveling, maybe you've not slept that well, etc., then more than 30 grams at one time is going to be hard on your digestion. So I think that 15 to 30 grams is a good range.
But can we love carbs?
Yeah,
Can't we
totally,
just-
totally. So they're like some of these, like this has carb, so carbs are not off the table. This is just how to complement. And in nature, there are no foods that are just a fiber, just a protein, and even carbohydrates, right? They've got the fiber in them. So the idea is really about balancing all of that. So pick your carbohydrate, maybe about 15 to 30 grams, and then make sure you're getting your fiber and your protein, and don't forget about those fats.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, about the fats.
Yes, and
we
fats
have
are
good,
here.
Like
yeah,
you
we've
said,
got
you
good
love
fats.
the olive oil.
Yes,
right?
and one of the things, hemp seeds has amazing fats for hair, skin, and nails. So as a perimenopausal woman, I'm like such a fan of like focusing in. Wild salmon could be great for that. You know, so making sure you get in fats. Like nature puts all this stuff into the same place because we want to get it in.
Yeah, absolutely. We want to tell everyone your book again is titled Your Best Shot. Ashley Koff, thank you so much. Great information.
Yes.
All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.